Oh, hey, how's it going, everybody? Thanks for coming back to the shop for another video. Today I want to talk to you about Spokeshaves. Spokeshaves. I love Spokeshaves. Unfortunately, I don't have my first Spokeshave. I got it. My dad gave it to me when I was probably 11 years old. That's when I got my first workshop, when I was 11. And it was an old Stanley, blue colored. I should probably go on eBay and try to find one. I really did. I love that Spokeshave, but it broke. Actually, it snapped. It was some type of cast material, cast metal, and it snapped off. But anyway, so here's my big monster. Here's my big monster Spokeshave. Look at. Have you ever seen one this big before? Look at that bad boy. This is actually, it's an X-Acto Spokeshave. I don't even remember where I got it. I've had this thing for years and years, and believe it or not, it does actually work. It's a little hobby Spokeshave, I guess you'd call it. And I don't know if X-Acto still makes these. I'll have to look it up, and I'll include a picture if I can find one of these. But yeah, that was just a little little jokey one. Okay, here's an old. This thing was a rusted mess when I got it. Needs to be cleaned up a little bit here, but it's kind of a handy little size Spokeshave. I made this blade. Here's the blade it came with. Look at the pitting in that thing. I mean, it really wasn't worth restoring. I'm not even sure. I may have been, I don't even know why it's rounded, so I won't even talk about that. But yeah, it was in really bad shape, so I made a new blade for it out of stainless steel that I work with a lot. And yeah, it made it back into, and I painted it, cleaned it up and painted it. Made it into a pretty decent little Spokeshave. A little bit bigger than this one. Okay, so there's those. Next. Kuntz number 80. It's not a Spokeshave. This is actually a cabinet scraper plane. And yeah, so we won't even really talk about it. This is a totally different tool, but it's kind of similar. So if you see one of these, if you're out at a flea market or something, you're looking for a Spokeshave, and you see one of these and you're not really familiar, this is not a Spokeshave. It's a cabinet scraper plane. Okay. The first Spokeshave that I made, and it was my first attempt at making one. It actually came out okay. I mean, it is usable. I used a piece of teak for the handle. This one also has a stainless steel blade, and it's adjustable with this thumb bolt right here. And I put a nutsert in it for this thumb bolt, and it looks like I put some epoxy around it because it was kind of at a weird angle, and I didn't have enough wood there. And then I made this brass shoe on it, and to where you can adjust the throat size. Just kind of slotted it. It's kind of crude, but it works. And actually, my blade retracted a little bit there. Yeah, there you can see the blade adjustment. And it's a real quick and easy, fast blade adjustment. You know, I'll demonstrate some of these here towards the end. Let's see, the next one I made was probably this one. And not sure, because I stained it with something, so I'm not really sure what kind of wood I used. It doesn't matter anyway. But I did put a hardwood piece on it here. Yeah, there's a lot of videos. I think I mentioned Paul Sellers before. I think he actually made one of these. I'm not sure if it was this style or the other style, but yeah, when I watched his video, that kind of inspired me to make one. This type here, I'm not sure what I used for the blade, but any high carbon steel will work. This might be L6 or it might be 01. I'm not sure what I used, but yeah, I bent it and ground it, beveled it, ground it, and then heat treated it, and and it's just tap adjustable. So you just take a mallet on these and give them a little bit of tap, and it'll start taking off a little bit more. And that's how you adjust it. And it's a real simple, easy, fun project to make one of these. If you've never made a spoke shave and you like making things, yeah, this might be something you'd want to give it a shot. You can see the wear here from use. I've used this one quite a bit. You can kind of see the wear there. And that was another reason why I put that piece on is, and it is hardwood, it's oak, but it wears out. You can just make another one and put another piece on, because this is really the only part that's going to wear out on a wooden spoke shave is right here. So yeah, if it starts getting really bad, you can just take it off and put another piece on there and you're good to go again. So anyway, that's that one. That's the other spoke shave I made. And then this one here, I don't know, it might be my favorite. I think I probably end up grabbing this one more than some of these others that I have. I have more than just these, but there again, looks like I used teak for the handle. And then I've got a piece of burley walnut right here. And then I put dovetailed in a piece of brass right there. And then these holes, you might be able to see, they're a little bit elongated, so that you can adjust this part up and down to adjust the depth of your blade, because this blade here is just fixed in here. It doesn't move like this one does, and it's just fixed in there solid. So I made it to where that's adjustable. And then with that piece of brass, it's not going to wear like this one is. And yeah, and then these are just I'm sure I used nut certs in here for these. And then in between here, I glued some pieces of sandpaper just to give it some friction, so that you didn't have to really tighten these down to hold it in. You just give them a little bit of snugness there, and the sandpaper keeps it in position, keeps it from sliding around. So yeah, let me chuck up a piece of scrap here. Get my soft jaws out. We don't need my soft jaws for this. I'll just stick a piece of scrap in here, and let's try it out. Let's start with the little baby. Let's see if the baby will cut any wood off, take any wood off. Look at that. Oops. Yeah, so that works. This one, I might have got the blade way out of adjustment. Yeah, it's taken off a little bit. Okay. All right, let's try this one out here. Yeah. And yeah, let's try this one. Oh, I got this one where it's really hogging off some material. A little bit too much. That's because I was playing with it. I had it all set, adjusted right. I like to adjust these where it takes a little bit more off one side than the other. Yeah, I got it where it's just taking a little bit off there. A little bit thick shavings, but anyway. I appreciate y'all coming by looking at my spoke shaves today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, I'd appreciate a like. And if you have any comments or questions about any of this, just leave them in the comment section, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Anyway, this is Dave signing off. I'll see you in the next one.